How to win over women who seem out of your league without effort. You know that idea that some women are out of your league? That's a fairy tale you made up yourself. It could stem from insecurity, comparing yourself too much to others, or believing in cliches about what a man needs to have to win someone over. The truth is, these barriers are more in your head than in the real world. It's not that you're not good enough. It's that you're looking at things from the wrong perspective. Let's adjust that focus, shall we? Because what seems impossible is closer than you think. Picture this. You're at a party, and you spot a woman who seems a level above royalty. The first thought that crosses your mind is, she'd never look at me. Guess what? That thought creates a vicious cycle. You don't approach her, stay off to the side, looking like wallpaper, and boom. You've lost your chance before you've even tried. The secret to breaking this illusion? Understand that it's just that, an illusion. You're more capable than you believe, and the first step is to stop sabotaging yourself. Women aren't focused on the size of your bank account or the brand of your watch. They pick up on confidence and authenticity. When you think you're not good enough, it shows in your demeanor, your posture, your voice, even the words you choose. The good news, you can reprogram that mindset. The key is to focus on your strengths instead of dwelling on what you think you lack. Spoiler alert again. You're far more interesting than you realize. Want a simple challenge? The next time you're in a social setting, silence the negative voice in your head. See the woman as an ordinary person, just like you. Surprise. That's exactly what she is. Changing your mindset creates new possibilities. Now, want to take this new perspective to the next level? Stick around. The magic is just beginning. Think you need six-pack abs or a luxury car to attract a woman? Wrong, my friend. Those things might grab attention, but won't keep it. True attraction comes from something far more powerful, the energy you project. That's what makes seemingly ordinary men win over women many would consider out of their league. And yes, you can be one of those guys. Picture a man walking into a room with confident posture, a calm smile, and a steady gaze. He doesn't even need to speak to turn heads. It's an energy that says, I'm good with myself, and that's contagious. Women pick up on these signals from afar. Qualities like calmness, presence, and self-assurance are magnetic. The best part, you don't have to fake it. This vibe comes naturally when you feel good about yourself. Need an example? Look at stand-up comedians. Many aren't movie star handsome, but they can command the attention of an entire room. Why? They own the moment, are secure in themselves, and exude authenticity. They're not there to impress. They're there to enjoy themselves, and that's irresistible. You can cultivate this same energy if you're willing to work on yourself. So, where to start? Focus on taking care of yourself. Exercise, meditate, learn something new, or dive into hobbies that bring you joy. When you feel whole, people notice without you needing to say a word. And if you think this is just the beginning, you're absolutely right. Want to know how to turn this energy into a social superpower? Let's keep going. If looks attract and energy keeps her interested, it's your conversation that'll make her want to stay. But hold up, this isn't about having magic lines or a joke manual. It's about turning the ordinary into something fascinating, creating a dialogue that makes her think, wow, this guy is different. Many stumble here because they underestimate the power of words and fall into conversations as exciting as reading an instruction manual. Let's change that now. Take the classic travel talk, for instance. Instead of saying, I went to such and such place and it was nice, turn it into an experience. Like, there was this sunset on the beach that looked like a painted canvas, and the smell of grilled fish at the local market was unreal. Use sensory details. This not only makes the conversation more engaging, but also helps her imagine herself there with you. That, my friend, is how you build a connection. Another powerful trick, active listening. Instead of being the guy who only talks about himself, be genuinely curious. When she shares something, don't just say, oh, that's cool. Dig deeper. What made you choose that? Or how did that make you feel? Showing genuine interest sets you apart from 90% of guys. She'll feel like you truly pay attention, and that's irresistible. To sharpen this skill, practice it in every kind of conversation, friends, coworkers, even the barista at the coffee shop. Try out different tones, rhythms, and topics to see what engages people the most. Over time, your conversations will become dynamic and captivating. Most importantly, focus on quality, not quantity. Being a high-value man isn't about driving a flashy car or wearing a watch that could double as a safe. It's about the impact you create just by being present. Women are drawn to men with purpose, who are comfortable with who they are and don't need to shout, "Look at me," to be noticed. And the best part, it's not something you say, it's something you show. Picture this: you're in a group and the conversation heats up, like who's watched the most cult films or run the most marathons. An insecure guy would try to dominate the conversation or exaggerate to stand out. The high-value man, he listens, chimes in casually, and lets his confident demeanor speak for itself. He doesn't need to impress because he knows he's enough just as he is. Moreover, a high-value man lives an interesting life. He has passions, goals, and pursuits that excite him. Whether it's playing guitar, training in jiu-jitsu, or tending to his balcony plants, what matters is that he invests in himself. This not only gives him a sparkle in his eyes, but also shows that he's living for something bigger than trying to look cool, and guess what? That's way more attractive than any sports car. Want to start now? List what truly matters to you and align your life with those values. Set goals. Chase things that make you proud of who you are. When you live authentically and with purpose, it shows. And women and everyone around you will notice without you saying a word. Ready to take this to an even higher level? Let's go. Want to truly stand out? Forget shallow interactions. If you're looking to win over someone special, you need to go beyond the basics. Building deep connections isn't about spouting philosophy or talking about complicated things. It's about diving into the feelings, stories, and values that make each person unique. It's like creating a space where she feels comfortable being herself, something few can offer. For instance, instead of asking, "What do you do for a living?" try something like, "What inspired you to choose that?" Just changing how you ask opens the door to a more personal conversation. When you really listen without judgment, she'll see that you're not there for shallow talk. That instantly sets you apart from other guys. But building a connection goes beyond words. Pay attention to what she doesn't say outright. A shy smile when she talks about a hobby, the sparkle in her eye when she remembers something important. These clues are there, just waiting for you to notice. When you respond to these details, like, "That seems really meaningful to you, huh?" you show rare sensitivity, strengthening the bond. At first, breaking away from the standard conversation might feel challenging, but it's all about practice. The more you focus on the present moment and the quality of the exchange, the easier it becomes. When a woman feels truly understood by you, any idea of being out of your league simply fades away. Ready to make an even bigger impact? If you think desire comes from showing all your cards at once, think again. The secret lies in mystery, in anticipation. Desire isn't something you force, it's something you spark. The idea is to create moments that leave her curious, intrigued, and wanting to know more about you. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a bit of well-played emotional tension? Imagine a simple scenario. You're at a bar, and instead of showering her with compliments like promotional flyers, you drop an intriguing comment. Like, "There's more to that trip you mentioned, isn't there? But you didn't tell me everything." This kind of interaction makes her laugh, opens her up more, and, of course, keeps the conversation far more engaging. Body language is also your ally here. Direct eye contact, a slight smirk, and the tone of your voice can make all the difference. Here's a pro tip. When sharing something personal, lower your voice slightly, making her lean in to listen. This creates a subtle tension that turns even a simple detail into something memorable. Desire isn't created through exaggerations or games, but by the ability to craft unique moments. Be interesting, maintain a subtle aura of mystery, and watch how the dynamic shifts. Women love men who know how to balance intensity with natural ease. In the game of attraction, many men think they need to compete directly, telling outrageous stories, exaggerating accomplishments, or worse, trying to bring others down. Spoiler: this only exhausts you and makes you seem insecure. The real magic happens when you step off the battlefield and play on a level where competition ceases to exist. The secret? Be authentic and let others wear themselves out. Picture a group of friends where everyone's trying to impress. One talks about their trip to Thailand, another boasts about their incredible job. You choose the opposite route. You listen and show genuine interest. This makes you stand out effortlessly because while they compete, you connect. That's pure confidence. You know you don't have to prove anything. And guess what? Women notice this from a mile away. The trick is to embrace what makes you unique. Whether it's an unusual hobby, a funny way of looking at the world, or even an interesting take on a random topic. That's what makes you memorable. Instead of trying to be better, focus on being different. After all, authenticity isn't just attractive, it's irresistible. The more you stand out through originality, the less you need to compete with anyone else. Finally, understand this. You're not there to outshine anyone, but to be remembered for who you are. When you live aligned with your values and exude confidence, comparisons lose their power. This creates a magnetic presence that makes you utterly unmatched. Classic mistake. Showing so much interest that she feels she's already won the game before it's even begun. Instead, the winning strategy is to flip the script, make her feel like she's the one winning you over. This not only keeps things exciting, but also makes her invest more in the interaction. Who doesn't love a good challenge, right? The secret lies in balancing interest with a touch of mystery. For example, share something intriguing about yourself, but stop halfway. Oh, that's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you later. This makes her want to know more, sparking her curiosity. You stop being an open book and become a puzzle she'll love figuring out. Another move is to ask questions that challenge her self-perception. Something like, what truly makes you unique? Something no one else has. This kind of approach puts her in the role of winning you over, as if she has to impress you. It's subtle but powerful, transforming the conversation into a space where you're both discovering each other, and that's highly engaging. And remember, value your time and attention. If you're always 100% available, you lose some of your allure. Show that your presence is special, something she has to earn. This balance between interest and mystery creates a dynamic that's both exciting and unforgettable. Want to know how to use this strategy to build deep emotional connections? Then pay close attention. Imagine having the secret to make any woman fall head over heels in love with you. Yes, it's real, and it's within your reach with the obsession method. This revolutionary method promises something few can achieve, igniting such deep and irresistible desire that she'll want to be by your side without hesitation. No complicated tricks, no radical changes, just a precise set of techniques that naturally and powerfully activate female desire. Think about how it would feel to know you can win over anyone without relying on luck or frustrating attempts. With the obsession method, you don't need to be the most handsome or the richest. All you need is access to the step-by-step process for creating that intense, passionate connection. It's time to turn this promise into reality and join an exclusive group of men who've discovered the true secret to attraction. Click the link in the comments below and start making this change now. And if you liked this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one and check out the next video already playing on your screen.